I am so sorry about that. But I'm back. And this time with Zest versus Kaz, Game 2. I really would just want to see how Zest closes this out. It's really painful to be down 0-1 in a game. Where I'm guessing Kaz knows that Zest is better than him. And that hopefully he can just kind of pull it off, you know? I'm sure he's been practicing. I know he's probably got a strategy that he wants to pump out, but Cyber Forest, not quite kind of the game that he wanted. Even though he really didn't get that blown up by Zest, I could tell he was cracking under the pressure a little bit, taking some damage from it. His medevacs were flying off, getting kind of picked off by the Blink Stalkers. His Zest observers were in really good spots, just watching. And it seemed like he was kind of untouchable a little bit. But if you think that your opponent's untouchable, then you're really just not trying hard enough, is what I have to imagine. So, that is a really fast scout by Zest. Let's get right into it. So, on the top left, the red Protoss pieces, the Phoenixes, the fiery drones, fiery probes. It is OG Zest. Look, we got the symbol of the hour. We got these powerful power load things, and a forward pylon on Thunderbird. There is, I mean, this is all causes, and this is Zest. The 107. We got the one gas. And I just want to see what Zest wants to get out of this game. Because once you get that forward pylon, I feel like Kaz should know by the timing. But maybe he doesn't. I mean, if you scout after a gateway, it's just 40 seconds, and then 20, 30 seconds later you show up in their base, so. And he scouts it, so he knows. He goes, I hope you don't build something out of that. Oh, and it's a stalker. He builds a stalker, chronos it right out of the gate, so. Zest not backing down. His main base is going to have an Adept build. That's likely to stave off the Reaper if it comes over. And just in case, too, he's going to put his 27 pylon right there, where the Reaper jumps up. But no, the Reaper's home. Zest just damages the Reaper. Goes, hey, dude. If you're going to get in the bunker, but if you're not, you're going to take some damage. I'm gonna tell you to beat it, dude. And so this forward gateway is really just weak without tech of Protoss. Zest understands this, and he goes 5-gate Robo. Okay. So he started off building a gateway in his main, a gateway in his opponent's natural, and now 3 more gateways in his main. So he's chronoing his warp gate research. Once these gates finish up, he is going to warp in 5 zealots, most likely. However, if he has the gas, he might be going even sentries or stalkers. I think stalkers would be the preferred choice of Zest. He's got 23 workers, so he really didn't overmake him at all. He's going to take some damage to the Cyclone. Really annoying, but saves it. He's got the HP. And he's just going to pick up and go in the main. Yeah, you know what? Heck yeah. Let's see what his camera's on. Let's see what he's doing. Coming in here, he's going to go depot. I don't really mess with that, dude. Get that out of here. And Kaz is just gonna pull the boys and go, look, dude, you wanna set up camp in my base? Not right now. But he actually does give him some space. Hoping that Zest just backs off, you know. And he does to about 2 range outside of the siege tank's actual shooting range, so yeah, I guess he gets what he wanted. But it's really hard for Zest to get in this now with a Viking to push off the Warp Prism, the Cyclone to push back the Stalkers, and the Siege Tank to push back anything that gets close enough. But Zest, yeah, if he finished that Shade, I'd be really surprised. Really surprised. When you see 20... Okay, but his plan was actually to get in the natural, deny the mining there, and also force him to kind of step back off of the spiral line, so he's getting the damage right now. He is getting the damage off on these workers, but he's gonna totally surround this Cyclone. Friendly Fire shoots down the Cyclone twice. Oh my gosh. The pain is so real. Unsieges 1. I'm not sure if that's the best move, but... to get any closer. Okay, here we go. This is not a bad position. They're starting to get shelled. And those adepts. Shade out of there. See what everyone's got going, man. Look, we got our Twilight Council after before the Nexus. Our Nexus Twilight Council is move out of here. Okay, pretty cute. Pretty cute stuff. Gosh, gets into the main. So now all of his drilly boys stop drilling. Well, really, they keep drilling, but they're not mining with it now. Let's just look at the units lost. Ugh, 800, and the income. Got enough for 2 mules, but they haven't dropped yet. Maybe he's thinking of getting the supply. Yep, drops the supply. Quickly unblocks himself. And then when one dies... Hold on, the orbital died actually. That's... Just outside of the range, drops the depot, uses the energy because he knows that this is about to die. And Zest is going, did I do it? Maybe not quite yet, but certainly it looks good for him. Unsieges the... Oh wait, sieges back up. Okay. The first shot is shelled off. Hitting some adepts, not quite what you want to be hitting. Nope, Zest doesn't have enough. Runs out of units right when he gets to the meat of the siege tanks. And Kaz is gonna clean this up. You're gonna go, really, dude? Really? You built the prison 2 feet from my base so that you could jump 2 feet into my base? And he's also going, look, dude, you have to be spending all of your stuff on mules. Oh no. Poor Kaz. This is maybe his first Homestory Cup, but with this enhanced warp in rate, Kaz goes over here. The DT is on the map. It's back. Sees the DT in the main. Sees the DT kill his siege tank and goes, dude, get me out of here. GG. takes it 2-0 against Cause. That was awesome, man. That was awesome. So we got through two sets of games, actually. This is Zest versus Petit Drogo best of 3, and Zest versus Cause best of 3. So that's a PvP and a PvT. And yeah, Homestory Cup really just has all different races and such, so this is really nice to see. I really liked seeing all those observers that he set up the first game. Looked like he was playing really just stock standard, amazing. Wasn't overcommitting into anything. Like he went Blink Stalkers, but he only made 7, and then he didn't have a Warp Prism to shuffle them around. He just used an observer, so that was like kind of like how you poke in with Phoenixes after you make like 5, and you like coincidentally scout a hive or coincidentally scout a lair happening or like a spire drop. It's one of those aggressive scout things. So he blinks into Cause's main and gets a sense of what's going on. Is there a siege tank shelling at me? Does he just have like 20 marines? Does he just have like 30 marines? So yeah, that was awesome. But mainly he was expanding. Because at 60 workers, at 66 workers, right, you're 3 base saturated. And usually at 3 base saturation, I'm thinking, okay, it's time to bend my opponent's arm right now. What army units can I get that'll really mess his day up? But Zest, nah. He wants to get all the money, he wants to get all the minerals and gas. Except that game. 5-gate Robo. Oof, dude, that pained me to watch. Seeing Cause get messed up on 5 different fronts. It seems like every time he goes into his main to defend the Prism, then the Adepts got into the Natural or something. It was something else that he had to worry about. More so than just, okay, there's a Prism in the corner, and he's gonna snipe my tech, he's gonna snipe my workers. One thing about sniping key units, structures, tech, is that when you snipe a key unit off Protoss, it's either an upgrade that's about to finish, that's universal. Zerg could have an upgrade that's about to finish, like Evo Chamber, you know. But with Terran, you kind of want to catch the tech labs and reactors. That's sort of similar to like a pylon going out that's powering 3 gateways or something, because basically a dumpster fire starts because you obviously built a tech lab expecting it to be a tech lab so that you could use it. But once it gets destroyed, you're thinking, okay, do I remake it or do I go on without it? How necessary was this for what it is? So I felt like he could have had better tank positions, but again, that's just me being kind of nitpicky. It's extremely hard to try and figure out a good way to just siege up your siege tanks and going, okay, this is perfect. This will hit everything and it won't get hit itself. Hard call to make. But Zest really playing out of his mind so far. I mean, he did lose the Petit Drogo, but not for lack of trying. He does it up on this game against Cause. And so that was Zest vs Cause. Catch me on the next replay. Should be Soul versus Zest. That would be a good one.